Oh, Lord. Who is on panel, Christo? Nobody's on panel, Christola. But Andrew, I offered for Andrew to come up, but he's at a doctor's appointment, so he can't. I know there's plenty of haters, not just for you, but so much hate in the true crime community. It's crazy. Exactly. Okay. I love you, Christella. I'll talk to you after a while, hon. You are okay, right? Andrew was really good the other night on PG's channel. Oh, okay. I think it was AB was playing some of it, and I saw it. Okay, I just wanted to make sure, Christola. I mean, you know what you said in your text. Yes, we all have our own opinions. Exactly. I mean, and guys, that's what makes the world go around. It's a problem. You welcome the haters. It's only a problem when I can't. If I believe something, it's wrong when I go out here and try to force somebody else to believe the same way I believe. Now, I can try to persuade them into believing the way I believe, but I can't force somebody to do it. And that's where I think a lot of people are getting messed up. I mean, I believe in Jesus Christ and he's my savior, and I believe in the holy, the Lord Almighty above, and that he created us. But I can't force my belief on, say, a Buddhist. And I mean, even if you could, would you really, if you were God himself, would you want somebody to force somebody else to believe in you? Because I mean, then it wouldn't be real. That's like saying you're sorry about doing something wrong. It's a whole lot better when somebody does it of their own free will than if, say, you force a child to say they're sorry. It means nothing. Like my mom used to say, it's nothing more than a lip service. And so therefore there's no need to even wasting the breath saying it. Well, hello, you.
Howdy. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm all right.
You're froze up. I can hear you talking, but you're froze up.
Uh-oh.
Halfway in your chair.
Yep. Great.
There you go.
All right. We're good. Sorry.
So how are things going?
Same usual. Had to do a med and check to make sure my meds are doing what they're supposed to. Nothing big.
Well, that's good. Are they?
Yeah.
Or are you still crazy?
Oh, I'm still psychotic.
Oh yeah, me too. I can't even take my crazy meds. They make me stop swallowing. I can try to swallow food and it goes halfway down and my throat just shuts down. So I can't even take mine.
Nope. Screw that. Mm-mm.
So I'm crazy too, right there along with you.
It's all right.
So, well, I'm going to ask a stupid, redundant question, but I got to ask, what caused you to change your channel name to Moist Podcast?
I went back. I'm going. Listen. I'm. A lot of my subscribers asked why I changed the name to begin with, and I was like, I don't know. I just had a moment, so I went back to my original name.
Right.
So, and that panda bear, one of my subscribers made for me a while back. So I said, you know what? I'm just gonna put it up there.
Right. Christelle, I really don't think it had anything to do with whether you left.
No, actually, I didn't even know you were on until I looked at my other YouTube page.
Ah, okay.
I have two of them. I have my main channel, and then I have my other one where I'm subscribed to literally like everybody.
I didn't realize you were subscribed to me.
My other one is, yes,
Oh, okay.
this one, this channel that I go live on, I use for stuff that my wife and I watch. So I don't really have a lot of people subscribed on this channel.
Right. So are you doing okay though?
Yeah, I'm all right. I mean, could be better, but when you got,
How are how's the wife and kids?
well, I my second youngest daughter just turned 10 this weekend, this past
Awesome.
weekend. So we had a party for her on Sunday. We had the family get together, and wife's good. She's busting her ass at work.
That's good. I feel sorry for you guys if your daughter just turned 10 because those preteen years, especially with girls, oh Lord.
Oh, I got 12-year-old. What you mean?
Well, yeah, so then you know. Then you
Oh yeah,
know.
I've been through it.
They're getting to that age where they know everything.
Oh yeah, and we're
Pre-
also in the process. We're also in the process of packing as well.
pretty soon they're going to know it all, and that's when you're really in trouble. Did you say you're in the process of packing? Are you moving?
Yeah, we're fixing the move.
Are you moving down here closer to Hunter?
No, we're moving hopefully to the next town over where the wife works, so it's easier for her to get back and forth to work.
Oh, that makes sense. That
Well,
makes sense.
$200 in cab rides every 2 weeks is crazy.
Yeah, no shit. Don't
So
y'all have like Uber or Lyft up there?
nope. Well, we do, but we don't use it.
Well, I'm telling you, because I was in Denver for a while, and cabs were way more expensive than Lyft.
Really.
Yeah, Uber was more expensive too, but Lyft was the cheapest. Yeah,
Well, cabs here are only $10 to go from here to the next town over.
right. Well, you ought to check in to see how much it would be for a Lyft, because I'm telling you, they're a whole lot cheaper.
I'll have to look into that. But
And you can pay for it just straight over your phone. You don't have to go like with Uber. You have to go buy a special card to pay for them.
really,
Yeah, an Uber card. Yeah, but Lyft you can just pay straight off your whatever cards you have or whatever, as long as it's got your name on it.
I never knew that. I hear the Thor. Hey, buddy, y'all
So
done
what
with it?
what have you heard lately? You know anything good, Andrew?
Uh, I ain't heard. I like I said, I wasn't really paying attention to much lately because, like I said, a lot of family stuff and us getting ready to move and stuff. But no, basically what it is that I got up on PTs last week. We were talking, and I was trying to put two and two together with some stuff, and then people made an assumption, and now it's like, okay, well, I don't know why everybody's assuming, but
Right.
coincidence is a coincidence. There's nothing more about it.
Okay, hang on one second, okay?
Hmm.
I'm live, sis. Is there something wrong? I love you too. Bye, baby. Sorry, guys. That was my daughter.
No, not wrong with that.
Yeah, my kids always come first. It don't matter if I'm live or not. My audience will just have to overlook it or forgive me or whatever you want to call it.
Well, that's another thing. I've been. Yesterday was a crazy Monday because Constant Sue decided to start running her mouth, and I was messing, and then I decided to just be me and mess with her head
Right.
because I'm not gonna let anything she says get to me because at the end of the day, what does she really know?
True. That's true. Lisa, Sherry who? I don't know what Sherry you're talking about. Do you, Andrew?
No.
I
Rebecca
thought
wants to know what? Um,
in your ex mother in law, or might as well be your ex mother in law, isn't she in jail?
That's not. I was never married to Allison, and
I,
I wouldn't.
I said might as well be.
I wouldn't know much about what goes on with her or down there at all. Daisy Sherry.
Oh yeah, I see that Daisy Sherry. Yeah, hey, that would be a thought, wouldn't it?
Why
That
not?
poor old lady wouldn't know what to think. Somebody actually pay attention to her and want to hear what she has to say.
Right? But Rebecca's asking, assuming what? Because the boy got wrapped up with some negative people about the same time that Summer went missing. So, and I was trying to find, and I was trying to think if there was a connection, some way, somehow. And now people are assuming negative things, and you don't just assume.
Right,
I was just trying to see if there was some way of a connection, and maybe you know, one hand watching the other, basically. But I have yet to see a connection to where Hunter's folly has anything to do with the Summer case.
right. So, Andrew, I don't know if we've talked about this before or not, but I honestly and truly, I do not believe that he was with them that day. Do you know whether he was or wasn't?
I know he was there. I know he was there that morning. I know they were supposed to go fishing, but they wound up going to the swimming hole and going swimming instead. He wound up
Right,
going back home about the 2:30 area because he had an appointment at 3 o'clock. And
right.
then he wound up after his appointment going to a ballpark, whether it be down the road from his house in Bristol, but he went to a ballpark with his girlfriend, and that was confirmed.
Okay,
It's just unclear on which one he went to, but it was clear that he went to a ballpark.
right.
He was there when when his mother got the call that Summer went missing.
Well, no, actually, well, from what Hunter said, I believe it was Hunter that said it. Candace actually called him first, and he told her, "Call my mom." And then he called his mom and told his mom, "She's lost the kids again. She's going to be calling you."
I'm not sure, probably.
I think,
I know. In all honesty, I really don't remember because it was so long ago. So it was
right,
most likely that she did call him first. But my biggest thing is I don't understand is why after he talked to Ellie and Lon and everybody else, why she wound up going and bugging out on Hunter about what he said.
right. 2 days in a row,
Mm.
2 separate days in a row, she did that.
But I'm not understanding why she's going to take the time to go in and drive the what 45 minutes to my kid's house and try to intimidate and question him on what he said to the cops instead of looking for her kid.
Right.
Or I'm gonna whomp you. I'm gonna
And
whomp you.
I'm not saying anything. I just find it strange, and not saying anything about Hunter. I'm not.
Oh
But I
well.
find it strange. Why would she call a teenage boy to tell him that her child is missing?
Mm,
Like he said, I call my mom.
right. And to be all honest with you, I believe the only reason why my son's even wrapped up into this is because he was one of the last people to see her in person within the last 24 to 48 hours before she went missing.
Right.
So I believe his alibi that Candace used, I believe he is an alibi. Yes. Well, I believe he was at one. She was trying to use him as one as well, but that kind of backfired when he decided to go be a teenager and hang out with his girlfriend.
Right. Well, I think she's meaning the scapegoat alibi, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me ask you another question. And I'm not trying to bombard you with
No, go
questions.
ahead. You're all right.
I invited you up here as, just another YouTube creator.
Hey,
Um,
I like being here.
uh, when everybody that thing came out about June the 4th, where everything took place except for Summer getting on, the same conversations on the phone, everything. What do you know about that?
Not really much. I never found out about any of it until 3 days after she went missing, and my son was able to actually talk to me about it.
Uh,
So,
I was just curious because I mean that is weird, is it
oh
not?
yeah, and just for those to understand, I really don't have the confirmation number for because CPS don't, well, their version of CPS does differently than up here. If you make a CPS report, they will send you a confirmation number to follow that report to find out what's going on with it. And it is somewhere very deep in my emails that I still haven't found yet, and I've been going through it trying to find it. Um, but I did report um, Candace and Allison on child neglect, giving him alcohol, weed, allowing him to smoke, cigarettes, at his age. But I've yet to find it. I'm still looking even to this day.
Yeah,
It's
I
just
remember that live because you were on the phone with live when you got the confirmation code and stuff.
that was that was the latest one. But I mean back when I first found out that uh about it was in the beginning of the case. So, and I get so many emails a day, I can barely keep up on any of it.
Right.
So, um, like I said, I'm still looking for that. I know it's in my email somewhere, but I just don't know where. Um, but and as far as I know, I'm not sure anything came of it because, like I said, I'm up here, and there's no way you could prove who you are through a phone.
Correct. Correct. Absolutely. Well, I
So,
mean, even if you're here in the state of Tennessee, you still have to have something, some way to prove who you are. They're not going to tell you nothing, especially in a child custody case or a child, open investigation or anything like that.
you know, oh, you're down there in Tennessee, that's right.
Yeah, I'm right down here. I'm what 56 minutes away from them.
I forgot that you were down there, darling.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
And you said Angel was in Tornado Alley.
No, no, no. That's Cristola. Cristola is
Oh, she's in
down next to the
Tornado Alley.
tornado area.
Oh Lord, God bless you, honey. God
That's
bless you.
why the lightning struck and hit a tree outside her house just earlier while she was on panel.
Oh, I hope she's all right.
I do too. Now, Angel Talks Too Fast just got out of the hospital, or I believe she just got out of the hospital.
Holy jumping.
She was in real bad shape over a broken tooth.
Yeah, I was listening to that. Listen, I got plenty of broken teeth, and an abscess is nothing to play with.
No,
That
it's not.
if that pops, that's poisonous to you.
But
I think H was caught in the middle of all this stuff with Candace. I agree. Tennessee, Mama, a four. I agree.
um, Miss You is wanting to know what you think about Mary's latest theory.
What is the latest theory?
Evidently, she's saying that she believes that Dawn sold the baby and put her on a Greyhound bus to send her wherever.
Okay, I don't I don't think Don has anything to do with it. I don't like the things he does. I don't like the fact that back in the beginning of the case when I was trying to talk to him man to man about what was going on because it pertained to not just his child but mine, he blew me off. So that's kind of a no. That's kind of a couple red flags for me there. Um, but in all actuality, I'm looking at it like this: there was one person around when Rose went missing, and there was one, and that same person was around when Summer went missing. So if you put two and two together, it kind of does not smell right.
So you believe Grandis has something to do with it?
Well, if you look at it, it really don't look right.
Well, no, it don't.
Rose went missing with under Grandis's watch. Grandis was there when Summer went missing, and it was only Candace and Grandis there. So
And
that,
Hunter did say that Grandis gets out of hand from time to time.
yep, he did. she can't look at this moment. Ellison don't have rights. I'll say it. Not
Well,
supposed to.
I think they're saying way back when that she should have gave you
Um, in
custody.
all honesty, that was my choice both times. Back when Hunter was 6 months old, it was my choice to give her full custody because I was young, dumb, and I didn't want that responsibility. The judge gave me a chance. The judge gave me a chance to be there. Because he knew I was only 18 and I wanted to live my life. But I had every weekend, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. every Saturday. I took it and helped raise that boy. Then when after she took off on my visit day when he was 7, I found him again when I found him when he was 12. Took her to court and I had her for parental kidnapping, and that carries a lovely little sentence of 1 to 3 in prison. But she would have had to serve each state their maximum for parental kidnapping in each state that she crossed with him without permission to leave New York State. And at the end of that, I grew a conscience and I allowed him to stay with Allison because the schools down there are a bit better than up here, and the boy had a life down there. So I was taking his opinion and what he and I talked about, which is he liked it down there, so I wasn't going to take it from him.
Right.
Uh,
Discovering says I thought H was talking about his grandma being a B, and that's why he went with Candace because he didn't want to be around his. He did think that, but when he said that she went crazy or whatever it was, he was talking about Grandis.
oh, all right. Yeah, well, his he's the only boy in that family for 4 generations. So,
Holy crap! Really?
yep. So he kind of got the unlucky draw on that side.
Exactly. Well, you could say lucky or unlucky.
Well, in all honesty, I mean, at the end of the day, she had what 5 years to teach him right by herself, and she botched it.
Right. Well, I know, but I'm saying lucky as in if he's the only boy for 4 generations, then obviously he was being treated like a little prince.
No,
No?
no. I wish that was the case, but no.
Huh.
You
I
see,
don't know. Go
I
ahead.
talk to my son a lot, and and we play. Obviously, we play video games together. We talk on the phone together, and we would be just sitting there playing games, and on video chat, and his mom would just come in and start yelling at him because there's a piece of paper on the floor. Like it irritates me, and it's like every time I'm on the phone with him, she has one reason or another to yell at him.
Right. That could have simply just been because she didn't like you.
Oh no, she don't like me. No, but she really should be thankful because like I said, she'd still be sitting in prison to this day if I didn't grow a conscience.
Right.
So
Discovering says if they all believe it's an abduction, not saying it wasn't, because I don't know, but why would Robin be posting YouTube videos of her daughter and her dance class kids on her YouTube channel? If they all believe it was an abduction, why would she be having her daughter hang around Dawn and Candace? Because obviously somebody's watching them. If it was an abduction, they watched them close enough to where they could grab Summer.
hmm
What's going to stop them from grabbing her kid?
exactly. But if I remember correctly, um, law enforcement turned around and said that An abduction. There was no signs of an abduction of an abduction.
Abduction. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Right.
Oh,
Andrew, give us insight on Allie's side of the family.
what do you want to know? There you go.
What is Cassandra like? Great grandbun. What is she like?
Later, brother. Oh, Tortor's always a good boy for me. You know that. Great grandma is a very crabby old lady. I don't like using the word old, but she's a very crabby old lady. She's very stuck on her ways. Even way back before Hunter was born, she was very stuck on her ways. Always pissy about nothing. It she was a straight up a crabby old lady, not more, not less.
Right.
Um, she never really liked me because I'm just who I am, and she didn't like the fact Hunter was a boy.
Huh.
I
What's Sherry like?
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Yeah,
Um,
you were working in your garden, right? That's what you meant.
well, in all honesty, she was decent before way back when, but then she just I don't know. She just started acting odd and weird, and she never really liked kids.
Right. Okay. Miss You says, what do you think about Dotson and the church folk?
I think that they really. I mean, I understand that the church was part of Summer's life, as far as to my understanding, but to go above and beyond the way they have is a little weird. I'm a little weirded out about that because I mean that sounds a little too convenient.
Right. Okay. Discovering says, Andrew, did you ever meet Damien and what is your opinion about him? I
Never
don't
met,
think,
never met
yeah,
him.
never met him. I didn't think so. Okay. Lisa wants to know what kind of people are Allie's side of the family. Are they clean people, bad people, religious, what?
You clean my ass. Uh, Allison tries to be clean, but that don't work. Mama, hush! Oh, he's jumping. But outside of that, I mean, let's just put it like this: they're not the type of people I want to have come over and have Sunday dinner with.
Right. Okie doke. Miss You says, Andrew, do you suspect they had friends who could have been involved in harming children?
I mean, they could have, but I'm not really sure. Due to the fact is like I said, I don't really talk to a lot of people. Well, outside of YouTube, of course. Um, but they can because honestly, how well do you know your own friends outside of hanging with them? You don't know what they do in the dark.
Right.
I mean,
And can I get something cleared up? Because
go
for
ahead.
some reason, I don't have a photographic memory or anything, but I remember stuff.
Mhm.
Can we clear up the fact that you never actually met any of these people other than Candace and maybe the kids?
I met Candace and Grandis and the kids when we went down when we were trying to move down there
Right.
in 2020.
But it wasn't at the house, was it?
No, 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 no. It was at the dollar store. And to clear it up, it was a Penske truck, not a U-Haul.
Mm. Okay, gotta ask. I gotta ask. This is some of the $1 million questions.
Hmm.
Why would you? Okay, I understand because that's the kind of person I am. Would load up my whole entire house and move to another state without any plans. I mean, that's just the way I was raised. That's just the way we do things. But Why would you all get to town, unload everything out of the U-Haul into a storage unit, and then change the mind and load it all back up? And I know 2020 has nothing to do with Summer's disappearance. I know that. That's not what I'm asking.
We were
I'm
we
just
were
curious.
we because we were told that it'd be the following Monday the house should have been ready. Okay.
Yeah.
So we got a storage unit, looked online real quick for a cheap storage unit, put our stuff in it, and then decided we were going to try to find a hotel. Unknowns to us, NASCAR was in Bristol and hotels were expensive as crap, like twice the amount
Yeah.
than what they should have been. And we were so tired and everything. We just were like, you know what? We're just gonna go back up to where we back up here to where we have friends and family, and then we'll figure everything out when we get back here. Because we weren't gonna play the games of spending the money that we needed for food and other things like that for a hotel for 3-4 days, because that right there would have ran us way more than what we wanted to spend.
Right. So did y'all turn the Penske truck in while you were doing all that, or did you keep the Penske
No, we
truck?
kept the Penske truck until we returned here,
Oh,
but we
okay.
wound up paying late fees on the vehicle that we rented along with the Penske truck because we kept it
Right.
longer than we should have.
Okay. Discovering is asking, did you go to Jose's funeral?
I did not know about Jose's funeral until after the fact.
Can I ask, do you honestly think he's passed? Because I don't.
I have confirmation that he has.
Okay.
I
Bob
just not. I
G.
listen. I know a lot about Jose now than what I did I when he was living with my brother Jeffy and I. I know more about him now than anything. All because before he passed, someone came out and told me what was going on, and how he really was, and then I got disgusted because he was
Right.
around my girl.
Okay.
And
Bob
I
G says, Bob G says, even though great grandbun is a crabby old lady, is she honest?
only if she wants, only if it works in her benefits. If
Okay.
it benefits her, yes.
Okay. Okay. And now I know I'm going to answer this, but you answer it truthfully. Okay. But I remember what your answer was. Yes, his wife and I believe his one daughter was with
Nope,
them. The other
that's my daughter.
couple and their kids and one or two other guys were with you, correct?
I had me,
Yeah,
my
the
wife.
trip in 2020, the
Yep.
trip.
All right. I had me, my wife, our two girls,
Okay, two.
my brother Jeffy, his girlfriend, her four kids, and my brother Jeffy's friend and his wife. And obviously Jose wound up. Jose was a last minute. Oh, I'm gonna go with you type thing.
Okay. Well,
Jose was never supposed to go.
I knew there was wives and kids in there.
Oh yeah. So it wasn't. So listen. So when the whole thing fell through, it wasn't just us that was crushed. It wasn't just us that went. Me and Mike's that went down there to start a new life. It was my brother Jeffy and his girlfriend who brought her four children who deserved a better life to go down there. And and then when we got back up here, we found out that the place that he was going through, my brother had to sue to get his money back.
Okay.
And
Eve says, I just want to know why Allie let Chris M interview H and put him on YouTube. That was so hard on H, in my opinion. And I agree 100%. Somebody needs to sue somebody in that situation.
that's all I can say. Money.
Okay.
That's my honest opinion. I don't know if that's how Chris M works, but money.
Okay, doke. Um,
When
Andrew, did y'all come down here? When did y'all come down here from New York?
it was September 18th, 2020.
Discovering says so. It was 13 people with a Penske truck and one other vehicle.
Something like that, yeah.
Okay.
But it was like an what is it there? One of those big passenger vans that hold like 8 or 9 people.
Right.
So
Okay. For some reason it's not letting me switch. Dang
no
it.
worries, I have the same issue.
Mary Joan Moore says prior to June 15th, 2021, was H and Candace talking? Was the June 4th text legit?
As far as I know, they were talking. Um, but outside of that, I really couldn't tell you. I try not to get. At the time, I was trying not to get too involved in my son's personal business with his friends and who he talks to, because his mother was too busy going through his phone every 20 minutes. So,
Right. Well, I think what they're saying is because supposedly when Allie had the law go up there and get True and Hunter
uh,
because Candace threatened her that time, they were supposedly were fighting that whole time and supposedly nobody was speaking. So they're
well,
asking, was
as far
Hunter actually talking to her?
as far as I know, Allison and Candace had a falling out due to um
Jose?
yeah, due to Jose. And then I took it to a sensation and thought that they weren't talking anymore. So I left it at that, and then I find out about Summer going missing and Hunter being around. So I was confused on that whole situation too. I'm still confused on it. It's like if you guys ain't talking and ain't friends anymore, why is Hunter still going with her?
Right.
You know. So I really do not have a clue on whether or not if they're legit or not. So I'd have to actually see it in front of me so I can compare them to how he texts now to see whether or not it's legitly him.
That's at least that's not making any sense to me. It says, Andrew, do you realize Jose described the way the Wells lived to be a something Fanny and Pam's house looked like that, but Pam was a little cleaner. I don't know who Fanny and Pam are, so
I don't even know what that is, but no, I
I
mean,
don't understand it either.
listen, as far as I'm concerned, the Wells were in the middle from what I hear, they were in the middle of remodeling, and the house was completely torn apart. Some parts of the house had no walls and everything like that. But I mean, I'm not completely sure how true that is. So I mean, when you're in the listen, you can see from my background, my house ain't exactly clean either. But we're in the process of going through things to pack what we're going to be taking with us, and to get ready to throw out what we're not. So CM bought them pizza and drinks. He probably thought that was payment enough for scaring a child. I'm not sure. Probably. Weird. Uh-oh. Did we lose her? Okay. I got nothing, guys. I'm just here. Um, Tennessee for mama of four. Ellie said she did not get no money for that interview, just pizza. Well, honestly, I can only take what Allison says, half-heartedly these days. Did we lose her? Give me a moment. Hello? Internet. Um. Oh, we're still here. Just it's not clicked up there. Yeah. No, wherever you go. Sorry, I had to put you guys on my phone because it's not catching up over here on this for some reason. Oh, there we are. The storm knocked Nina. She be back in a minute. Okay. Oh, she's got a storm down there. Holy Lord. Did Jose tell? What did Jose tell you about what went in while on while he was in the hill, that in the hill? Um,
That's
he didn't
fine.
say. Hi.
I'm back.
No worries. I was trying to figure out if you were all right.
Yeah, no, that's fine. You did great. I heard you on Discovering's phone where she was typing it in for me. I was like,
Hmm,
tell him keep talking.
no
I'll
worries. I
be
got.
back.
He didn't really tell me anything about what was going on Ben Hill because as soon as, like I said, he wasn't supposed to be going with us at all. He wound up going, and then it was his own choice to stay. I wouldn't. We didn't stay, obviously. Um, but shortly after we got back up here, we had short conversations about, I was saying how he was doing. He was seeing how we were doing, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, contact was deaded. I tried to get a hold of him. I got nothing in return. So that was another one of his choices, I guess he made.
Lisa, the storm knocked me out. I guess it knocked me offline.
You got a storm down there?
Well, yeah, it's heading this way.
Jesus.
Supposed to be storming all week.
We got none but good. We got actually springtime weather up here this week.
That's what it's been for the last 3, 4 days is springtime, like 75, 78 degrees down here. It's been beautiful.
I would love it, but our springtime's like 50, 55.
Right.
But it's all good. It's good. But as long as you're safe.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm safe. We hardly ever get tornadoes up here. When they do, I mean, and this is not, I'm not meaning this the way it's going to come out, but I don't know any other way to say it. Normally, when tornadoes hit our area, they
Hmm.
only hit the schools. They don't destroy houses, they destroy schools.
What do they got? Something against learning?
I guess. I don't know, but discovering because the last time there was going to be a tornado hit the next day, or they expected it to, they just dismissed school and didn't even, have it the next day. And discovering's like, well, normally aren't you supposed to go to the schools? Isn't that supposed to be the safest place for them? And I'm like,
Yep.
yeah, except for in Cott County. In Cott County, tornadoes hit the schools every time we get one.
Jesus.
It
That's
destroyed the
crazy.
gym in the high school the last time around, and then the time before last, this last time, it hit one of the elementary schools and tore the roof off the school.
Wow. Well, see, as rare as they are for tornadoes to hit up here, they like to take down the factories. So,
Oh, they got something against people working, do they?
yep. I mean, the last tornado that actually blew through here that caused any damage was Andrew.
Oh, wow. Imagine that.
Like,
Ima-
hey, I didn't do nothing. That was before I was born.
Oh, Lord. Well, Andrew, I appreciate you coming up and talking with us. I really do.
It ain't nothing, darling. I don't mind.
And I thank you so much because I don't know. I mean, I know I've seen some of how you act on your own channel. I've seen some of how you act on other people's channels, but you have always been respectful to me. And I just want to say thank you for that.
Oh, not a problem. Listen. Over there, over on my channel, I try to keep it, open to find to different conversations and things going on. And then when people come in and want to be rude, I get rude back because you're not gonna come up on my channel and try to take over and things like that. And especially, if you're gonna sit there and swear on my channel, at least wait till I start swearing.
Exactly. Right. Robin wants to know who gave parental permission for CM to give the interview. Obviously, it had to be
I
Kelly.
believe it was Allison, even though she was supposed to discuss that with me because I have joint legal custody of Hunter.
Right.
And I
Miss you says thank you for answering our questions.
not a problem. My pills work wonders. I don't get so crabby as much anymore about it.
I don't think you need pills. I think that's a just bunch of bull malarkey.
Oh, darling, but I do. But I do. Trust.
I'm just saying, I think that you have self control and that you are a gentleman deep down in heart
Hmm.
without the medication.
Well, that the medication I take is for my anxiety and depression.
Oh, okay. Well, see, if you're not depressed, I mean, I understand being depressed. Trust me, I understand it.
Oh yeah. And the next one they want to put me on is to help me with my social anxiety, so I can start
Oh,
leaving my
here's
house.
some more questions.
But
Who had custody of who as far as the kids go? Now I know True supposedly was in Sherry's custody, and
mm,
great grandson had Cassandra. I mean, yeah, Sandra,
mm-mm,
right?
no, Allison had custody of. Excuse me. Allison has had uh full custody of Sandra. Um, True, she has full custody of Hunter. She has joint custody of with me. Um, as of right now, she does not have um custody of Hunter or Sandra, and True's 18. So,
Right,
um, Grandbun did not have any custody of any of the children, as much as she wanted to sit there and spew that she did.
right.
I
What you
honestly, I just read that real quick.
okay?
I honestly don't have an opinion right now. Any opinion that I did have was proven not by the LE unfounded. So,
Have to buy Le. Oh Lord, that's a laugh in its fucking self. Excuse my
oh
language.
well, I know, it's a laugh, but I mean, I'm looking at it like, okay, well, Don's hard on, oh, it was a kidnapping, but they proved that wrong. I thought maybe she just got lost in the woods because that's a whole big a lot of woods for a 5-year-old to be playing in. That
Right,
was that was proven wrong by the dogs. So, I mean, I really don't have an opinion at this moment on it because I there's no new
right.
information.
Exactly. I mean, well, I don't think there was ever actually any information to begin with. All we've ever had to go on was what they said, and which has been proven. None of it's true. We still don't know when she went missing, from where she went missing. What time of day it was. Nothing. We don't have a clue because there's been so many stories told by Le, by Candace and Dawn and TBI, and it's ridiculous.
Exactly. But my thing about that is that there's a timeline that don't make no sense.
Exactly.
You got what? The 45-minute drive from my son's house back to the hill. And then from the time that they got back to the hill to the 911 call, what was going on within that?
Well, we don't even know for sure what time 911 was called. We know what time dispatched the officers out,
Yep,
which should have been right after the call. Yes, I agree.
yep.
But
Okay, so I'm gonna go about 6:30 if they dispatched them. Well, if they dispatched them right then and there, I'd say about 6:30. But yet
right,
again, the low the local cop shop is how far away from Ben Hill?
about 38 minutes, something like that.
So say about 40 minutes. So what they do within that 40-minute time? What they do between the what? We'll say quarter after 3 till quarter after 7. What they do?
Right. Well, actually, I'd like to know what they did after dispatch sent the officers out there until 7 o'clock when they finally arrived. What were they doing?
My point exactly. You see, there's a lot of holes.
I mean, Grandis is Dawn swears up and down. Grandis was standing in the doorway of her camper when he pulled up.
But
And
that's
like,
what.
go ahead.
But that's what I'm saying. I mean, okay, when you rolled up, Grandis was just standing there. Okay, why was she just standing there?
Right.
Her grandchild is missing. Why ain't she out there looking for her?
Oh, because with an abductor out there, Andrew, somebody who just abducted your youngest child, you're going to send the rest of your kids down the trail, you know what, 200 feet away from your house or whatever that is,
Mm,
so that they can be abducted. And
no,
Grandis is standing on top of the hill watching.
no. If one of my children get abducted and I have a large land like that, I'm sending my other children in the house to lock the damn doors, and I'm going out myself.
Right. So that they don't get lost.
Yep.
And in my opinion, the first thing I would do is go check, if I check the house first, and then you go to the outbuildings, the bus, the sheds, all the vehicles. You check all those first. You don't jump in a damn truck and run down to the church and run up to the holler.
No, I mean I wouldn't.
I mean, that just it don't make no sense to me.
No, it don't. And I'm not understanding why all of a sudden, oh, we're gonna go do this, and this. She's 5 years old. She was out of your sight for what? 15 minutes. How far can a 5-year old get in 15 minutes?
Right.
And knowing that there's people driving back and forth down the road, I'm pretty sure somebody would have seen a child walking by themselves.
And that's what
So
they're thinking. They're thinking that somebody's going to believe that. Oh, and somebody saw her walking by herself and they abducted her.
I think somebody would have called
Normally,
the cops.
yeah, I
And
can't believe they waited so long. And then Ronnie Lawson, when he was on that press conference,